Today's dating world is more complex than ever before. Many men are finding it increasingly difficult to trust women, and this shift is shaping the way relationships form and develop. The speaker opens by acknowledging this new reality, where commitment seems elusive and suspicion is on the rise. He sets the tone for a deep dive into the reasons behind this growing distrust, encouraging men to stay alert and aware. This introduction isn't about blaming, but about understanding the factors at play in modern romance. As we move forward, we'll explore 5 key reasons that contribute to this skepticism, each illustrated with real-life examples and emotional stories. Before diving into the specific reasons, it's important to recognize the broader context. Social expectations have shifted, and both men and women face new pressures in relationships. The speaker urges viewers to approach these topics with an open mind, as understanding the root causes of distrust can help everyone build healthier connections. By examining these issues honestly, we can start to see patterns and behaviors that might otherwise go unnoticed. This scene prepares us for a closer look at the first major reason behind men's reluctance to commit. First reason explored is the impact of infidelity and dishonesty. The speaker shares a powerful story of a woman who concealed the true paternity of her child for years, demonstrating the devastating effects of such deception. This kind of betrayal not only shatters trust in the immediate relationship, but also leaves lasting scars that make future commitment difficult. Men who witness or experience these situations often become wary, questioning the authenticity of their partner's words and actions. The emotional fallout from lies and infidelity is profound, setting the stage for deeper mistrust. Dishonesty in relationships doesn't just affect the couple involved, it ripples outward, influencing friends, families, and even future partners. The speaker emphasizes how a single act of deception, like lying about paternity, can erode the foundation of trust for years to come. Men who have been deceived may struggle to open up again, fearing a repeat of past pain. This scene highlights the importance of honesty and transparency, not just for the sake of the relationship, but for the well-being of everyone involved. Second reason for growing distrust is the way men's concerns are often dismissed. When men voice worries about inappropriate behavior, they're sometimes labeled as insecure or controlling. This response can be incredibly invalidating, making men feel unheard and misunderstood. The speaker points out that this dynamic doesn't resolve the underlying issues, it only pushes them further apart. When genuine concerns are brushed aside, it becomes harder for men to believe in their partner's fidelity, fueling a cycle of suspicion and distance. Healthy relationships rely on open and respectful communication. When men's feelings are dismissed, it creates a communication breakdown that's difficult to repair. The speaker explains how this lack of validation can lead to resentment and emotional withdrawal. Over time, these unresolved issues build up, making it even harder to rebuild trust. This scene underscores the need for both partners to listen and respond to each other's concerns with empathy and understanding. Third reason centers on the modern workplace. As more women join the workforce, they naturally interact with a wider range of people, including other men. The speaker discusses how these interactions can sometimes evolve from innocent conversations to deeper connections, and in some cases, infidelity. A dramatic example is shared, showing how subtle workplace flirtations can escalate over time. This reality adds another layer of complexity to relationships, making trust even more essential and sometimes more fragile. Workplace relationships require careful navigation. The speaker highlights how boundaries can blur in professional settings, especially when colleagues spend long hours together. While most interactions are harmless, the potential for emotional or physical affairs is real. This scene encourages viewers to reflect on the importance of setting clear boundaries and maintaining open communication with partners about workplace friendships. Trust, once again, is the key to navigating these challenges successfully. Fourth reason for distrust is the pain of betrayal within the home. The speaker shares an emotional story of a man who discovers his partner's infidelity in the very place they built together. This kind of betrayal cuts especially deep, as the home is supposed to be a sanctuary of trust and safety. When that trust is broken, it can feel like the entire foundation of the relationship has crumbled. The emotional impact is profound, often leaving men questioning their worth and their ability to trust again. Aftermath of betrayal at home can be devastating. The speaker describes how men often struggle with feelings of anger, sadness, and confusion after discovering infidelity. These emotions can linger long after the relationship ends, affecting future partnerships and self-esteem. This scene emphasizes the importance of healing and self-reflection, as well as the need for honest conversations about expectations and boundaries within the home. Fifth and final reason discussed is the feeling that men's efforts in relationships often go unrecognized or unappreciated. The speaker shares a scenario where a man's request for transparency is met with defensiveness rather than understanding. This dynamic can leave men feeling like their hard work and dedication are taken for granted. When efforts aren't acknowledged, it becomes difficult to maintain motivation and trust, leading to further distance between partners. Appreciation is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. The speaker explains that when men feel valued and acknowledged, they're more likely to invest emotionally and build lasting bonds. Conversely, a lack of appreciation can erode trust and connection over time. This scene encourages both partners to express gratitude for each other's efforts, fostering a more supportive and trusting environment. As we reflect on these 5 reasons, it's clear that patterns of distrust can develop quickly and become deeply ingrained. The speaker urges viewers to recognize these patterns in their own relationships and take proactive steps to address them. Whether it's through open communication, setting boundaries, or seeking support, breaking the cycle of distrust is possible. This scene serves as a reminder that awareness is the first step toward change. Building trust after it's been broken is challenging, but not impossible. The speaker offers practical advice for both men and women on how to move forward. This includes being honest about past mistakes, committing to transparency, and showing consistent care and respect. By taking small intentional steps, couples can begin to heal and create a stronger foundation for the future. Trust, once lost, takes time to restore, but with effort and patience, it can be rebuilt. Conclusion: the speaker wraps up by emphasizing the importance of understanding the reasons behind men's distrust in modern relationships. By exploring issues like infidelity, dismissal of concerns, workplace temptations, betrayal at home, and lack of appreciation, we gain insight into the challenges couples face today. The path to healthier relationships lies in open dialogue, mutual respect, and a willingness to address difficult topics. With awareness and effort, trust can be rebuilt and love can thrive once again.